Hello, this is Dylan. Welcome to another guest quiz video where this time I'll be taking on real or fake anime. Whether an anime is real or fake, depending on what it says here. The plot or the summary. And this is just the usual kind of thing in the quiz where it's like, do you understand what's going on? Okay. Let's start with this first one. In a world that supposedly comes to an end at the hands of a human made virus, leaving only children under the age of 13 untouched, it is at this time that vampires emerge from a small place of the earth, likely to be thought as a myth. Young man joins the vampire extermination unit to avenge the deaths of his orphaned family and reclaim his best friend from the vampires. Real or fake? This is real because this is Seraph of the End. I have been up to date with the manga. It's gone to a really weird spot. Don't know what's gonna happen now in the manga. It's gotten really weird. After going through amnesia, a high school boy's only memories are that he used to play the piano and that he is rich. In order to remember more, he pays the smartest girl in school to teach him how to play the piano. The girl's feelings are trapped in a ring, and if she shows affection to anything, she loses blood. She struggles to try not to fall in love with the boy and uses the money she gets from him to buy medical equipment for her brother. That the fact that they put Yurlai and April right there, I know that's not Yurlai and April because there's too many different things about this. So I feel like they're just trying to throw you off, and make you think, oh, it might be Yurlai and April. I feel like this one's gonna be fake. One day, a girl receives a mysterious email from another girl. Following up on the message, she goes to meet this girl and discover that not only does this girl have no idea who she really is, but she also has no idea why she is so skilled at killing people and why she feels no regrets when she does. Realizing that their lives are linked somehow, they both team up and begin traveling the world together as they seek out the answers to their shared histories while avoiding the grip of an organization. That's interesting. I don't know if that's real or not. It sounds like it could be real. Screw it. This is gonna be a long quiz. There's 22 questions, so I'm just gonna try to go as quick as I can. I say it's real. Don't know what it is. One tech lab has been developing a device with the power to delve into the dreams of others. A man and lady have been tirelessly working to develop this technology with the hopes of using it to deeply explore patients' minds and help cure them of their psychological disorders. In the wrong hands, the device could be used as a form of physical terrorism and cause mental breakdowns in the mind of targets. Not gonna lie, that does sound real. Oh, I don't know. A lot of them I might just say real because I'll just say real. Like I said, I gotta go quick. Real. Less than 48 hours after a 12-year-old kid sets off on a sailing trip down the Alaskan coast with his uncle, their boat sinks. The only survivors are him and a 16-year-old kid who hates him immediately. They have nothing much to do. They have nothing much with them other than the clothes that they are currently wearing. They don't really get along, but they have to if they want to survive. Eventually, in the wilderness of Alaska, the boys discover an improbable bond and compassion that might truly lead them down the path to rescue. No, I know where. Okay, sort of know what this anime is from, where this anime picture is from. I don't remember the name, but I don't, and I know I haven't watched it, but I know of it. Why do I? Like I said, let's go quick. I'll say fake because I've been saying real so many times already. In a world with 11 kind and wholehearted immortal gods, not really 100% immortal, they try to figure out how to kill each other in case of emergencies. The smartest but youngest one knew how to already, but didn't want to tell because she didn't want any of them to die. Once they were getting closer to figuring it out, she calls all of them for a meeting so that she could kill herself and beg for none of them to kill each other. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna get this horribly wrong. I can already tell you that. I want this to be real. This shows that despite having watched a lot of anime, there's so much more anime out there than anyone has ever watched. I'll say fake. I don't know. Oh, how can I? Energy conservative high school student ends up with more than he bargained for when he signs up for the Classics Club at his sister's behest, especially when he realizes how deep-rooted the club's history really is. Unwillingly, he is dragged into an investigation concerning the 45-year-old mystery that surrounded the club room. Accompanied by some of his club members, he must combat deadlines in order to not only find the truth buried beneath the dust of works created years before them, but of other small side cases as well. I'll say that's real. I feel like it might be real. I'll say real. A girl with the power of time travel, because she doesn't have time travel, uses her powers to go back in time and take credit of everything like songs, poems, and more. The consequence for doing that is that each time she goes back in time left for her future shortens. For how much, I think that's gotta be fake. There's so much like parentheses in it. That's gotta be fake. During class, a boy continues to not pay attention and instead creates amazing little distractions, such as a detailed golf course with the course's hole being a dent in his desk, or an entire dramatic award being played out by paper shogi pieces. A girl that sits next to him often finds herself getting reluctantly interested in his games, even though they always seem to end up getting her in trouble with the teacher. I know that is real. I have not watched it. I forgot the name, but that is definitely the same picture. The picture of them, I think. Is that your line? That's your line, April again, I think. No, is that? I don't remember. That's that. No, it's not your line, April. That blew into you. No. Nisekoi. I don't remember this one. After the accident in which she lost her mother, a 16-year-old girl moves in with her grandfather, but due to his home being renovated, is unable to continue living with him. So she lives in a tent in the woods. One night on her way back from work, she finds her tent buried underneath a landslide. Two boys that go to her school offered her to stay at their place upon arriving at their house. She discovers their secret. If them or their family members are hugged by someone of the opposite gender, they temporarily transform into animals. Wait, is that technically? What is it? It got a revamp. Got a reboot this year, last year. But I know that might be real. A typical high school student is said to have an uneventful high school life. However, it turns out that he's not getting that, since some of his classmates have come to regret a decision. Their regret manifests itself into a time loop, having them relive the day their regret formed over and over. The loop will not stop until they have come to terms with their regret. Fortunately, the creator of the time loop and the boy are aware of the loop going on and can work on figuring out their regret and how to stop the resulting time loop. That sounds like it might be real. I'll say it's real. Give me 1 second. An app gets downloaded by itself onto a lady's phone. The people that are in the chat tell her that it's a group chatting app for a secret organization that wasn't supposed to be visible to her. She was then forced into the organization. She later falls in love with the only other lady in the organization. The more she got closer to them, the more she felt something was suspicious. She later finds out they're all AIs controlled by the creator of the app. So she gets mad, but then she remembers about the girl she's in love with. She goes to find the creator. I don't know. I'll just say fake. I have to get through these quickly. Japan's latest competitive sport is dictated by single set of rules. Female-only participants must stand on their circular platform floating in a pool, with the global goal being to knock off opponents using only their breasts and butts. Many aspiring athletes take up the challenge and also becoming the next national team. That's Kaijo. Keijo. I've never watched it because much as I like fan service, I feel like that's taken it too far. A boy who wasn't very social had decided to kill himself after finding out that his family died in a car accident while going on a trip that he refused to go to. His plan of committing suicide in the perfect and dramatic way had failed when this thing that is not human rings the doorbell and then lets itself inside. As he struggles to try survive that thing, he starts to wonder why he's trying. Does he actually not want to die? Go to 5 minutes suicide, perfect wife. Let's say real? Dogged by pain and misfortune from the very beginning, a girl decides she wants nothing to do with people nor anything to do with romance. Although content with her unsocial, boring, loveless existence, her lifestyle is changed after she ruins an unsuspecting stranger's clothes. I feel like this isn't very specific, but well, I feel like that might be fake. One day, while walking to her clubhouse across a bridge, a girl is attacked by a fearsome creature, saved by a mysterious boy. She treats his wound from fighting the creature, and later they both listen to a radio. The boy tells the girl that he is from another country and that he came to this place to find something. He then gives her a blessing in the form of a kiss on the forehead. The girl leaves hurriedly and tells him that she'll be back tomorrow. The boy, now alone, looks up at the stars and falls from the ledge to his death. I feel like that might be. I feel like that might be real. Friend versus friend, family versus family, grown up versus kid. So much despicable things happen during a series of fights that people are forced to do to test their skills, or at least that's what they think. In a world with magical powers, a secret organization chooses thousands of random people to fight and to send the last 100 to war. A girl figures out their plan and teams up with 23 other people to take down the organization and stop the war. One problem is that the girl fell in love with someone in the organization. Will she continue her plan? I'll say fake. Fake cool. A college student who barely survives his deadly encounter with his date, who reveals herself as a type of monster, is taken to the hospital in critical condition. After recovering, he discovers that he underwent surgery that transformed him into a half monster. This is obviously. I don't need to read the rest. This is obviously Tokyo Ghoul. Caught up in the bloodshed after the Great War, was a young girl raised for the purpose of destroying enemy lines. Hospitalized and injured, she was left with only words from the person she held dearest, but with no understanding of their meaning. Recovering from her wound, she starts a new life working at a pulse. This is Violent Evergarden. Yeah, this is Violent Evergarden, easily. A runaway werewolf meets with a witch boy and is being hired to work as his bodyguard. Werewolf, being determined to befriend the witch boy, tries everything to get the witch boy to trust him, while the witch boy tries to keep the werewolf away from him. Their life gets even more complicated after an unfortunate event that leaves them to try to survive on their own. I'll say fake. Last question. A boy falls in love with a girl he is mysteriously gifted with her phone number. He calls her and finds out that she likes him as well, but the next day she doesn't remember the confession. The girl he called is not the same girl he fell in love with. In fact, she doesn't exist in this universe at all. She is the girl's alternate universe counterpart, who likes his own alternate self. Hijinks ensue as the two tell each other their darkest secrets to conquer the hearts of the other selves. Sounds real. I'll say real. Holy crap! 86%. I am amazed at that. I swear I got so many wrong. Holy crap. Oh my god. This was a hard question. That's what he did. I'm amazed at how well I did, because I didn't know most of them. Like, the majority of those, I had no idea. Holy crap. Anyway. I hope you did enjoy this quiz video, and if you did, hit like, get subscribed, keep watching anime, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.